Let's talk about children. They are not my favorite type of person. Because, like, picture this. I'm at the Louvre. You know, like the big frickin' museum in France, and what? Pray tell, what do I hear? I hear the of an infant in the Louvre. I actually made a note of this very moment on my phone in the note that I have titled Dumb Stuff I've Said That I Don't Want to Forget, and the note goes as such. Heck. Why would you take an infant to the Louvre? Shut the heck up, you little goblin. What even is the point of bringing a literal infant to the Louvre? They aren't gonna remember it. God, I don't like babies. Not to be mean or anything, they just, like, freak me out. They have too many bones. Just like, you're not even a person yet, so stop screaming. On that note, they scream, like, everywhere. On airplanes, in prestigious art museums. I don't like them. It just, Anyways, I got a thought, and it was like, but you were a child once. That is true. Regrettably, I was once an illiterate creature known as a toddler, but you know what? In that stage of my life, I was never brought to the Louvre. I never shrieked in places that children are not supposed to shriek. I was not a part of the problem. And I sincerely hope that the children that scream in the Louvre grow up to not scream in the Louvre, you know? Anyways, I prepared a chart, and it goes as such. As age is to infinity, dislike for children is to infinity. That is a little harsh. Perhaps I should not have phrased it exactly like that. But the point remains the same. The farther I get from childhood, the farther I get from, like, liking children, it was a moment of realization, I suppose. Because, like, you never really realize when you stop being a child. It's an attainable concept, you know? Childhood, adulthood, adolescenthood, if that's a word. But one concrete moment that really solidifies your grown-upness is having the thought, God, I hate children. I know that, like, morally, that may not be the nicest thing to say, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, universal at one point or another. Probably. Like, when you say, God, I hate children, you yourself are separated from childhood. You place the concept of children on a plane of existence lower than your own. And not just because they're, like, short and you have to look down on them. On that note, it freaks me out how this little, like, 7-pound creature can turn into, like, a 6-foot man. That's terrifying to me. And off topic. Anyways, I guess there's, like, a checklist for growing up, and one of those boxes is saying, God, I hate children. And by that, I mean accepting that you're not a child anymore, and that, like, children are just, like, not the best way to be. I could have phrased that better. Growing up is, like, a weird concept, and we as a species are fascinated by it, and due to that, there's, like, 80,000 billion movies on it. There's a lot. Anyways, coming of age stories are also called Bildungsromans, which I think is pretty fun. I guess another analogy that I could use instead of a checklist would be building a wall. Building. Oh, I'm so dumb. I make jokes to myself and then I laugh. I can't stop. Oh god. Sorry. And each brick is like another piece of your identity. Like, of not being a child. Oh, go to the grocery store by myself. Brick. Drive a car. Brick. Say, God, I hate children. Brick. And by the end, you've got yourself a wall of grown-upness. Wow. But yeah, rejecting children, rejecting from whence you came, that's a part of growing up, I guess. I've gone from being a child that probably annoyed people to being a person that is annoyed by children, who also probably annoys people, sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye!